This is going to be a tutorial on how to get free Furthur music, how to download it, how to burn it to a CD. These are audience recordings. And the audience recordings today are a lot better than they were years ago. I mean, some of them are exceptional. And I've listened to some Furthur audience recordings, and they're not much worse than a soundboard. So anyway, this tutorial is going to walk you through how to do that. And we can do this with Grateful Dead shows as well, but that's going to have to be a whole different video. Before we get started, I'll show you my I would say medium-sized collection here. I've got about 300 Grateful Dead shows on CDR, and most of them are soundboards from 1966 to 1995. And I've got probably another 50 to 75 more that are in lossless Flac format, which I haven't had time to decode yet. But let's just pull out a show here and see what it is. Let's see, 1985 looks like California. So anyway. Let's go ahead and get that tutorial for you. Okay, the first thing we want to do is download this right here. This is a free utility that you will need to convert the files. It's called Trader's Little Helper. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. Alright, here's the link right here. So let's click that. Alright, this is the page that will come up. And you'll need to scroll down, and you'll need to install this file on your computer. And this works with Windows 98 through Windows 7. So step one is to install Trader's Little Helper. Okay, step number two is let's go get the show. So you will need to go to this website, archives.org space Furthur. I think that's, no, I didn't spell it right. Okay, archives.org space Furthur. Let's go ahead and click search. Okay, this is the website right here, archives.org, and click that. And this is the page that'll pop up. And the first thing you need to do is click on Browse by Date. Go over to the right side of the screen and click on Date. This will sort everything by date. And as you can see, there are pages and pages of audience recordings here for Furthur. This is just one page. This is April the 5th, April the 7th. We got July the 6th. Just tons and tons of stuff. So let's go to one. Let's go to the show that I just went to, which is let's see, it looks like they've added some the last day or so. Alright, let's click on this one right here. And let's see. Yep. Okay. This is the recording information up here. So let's scroll down. And as you can see, this is the set list here. And let's scroll down some more, and then all of these are the audio files. Okay, as you can see, there are different file formats here, and what you want to do is download the Flac files. You will need to download all of these files individually to get the entire show. If you want just one song, then you just would download just one file. So let's go to Midnight Hour. So let's come over here. We got to right click it, save target as, and you will need to probably create a folder on your C drive. I've got one called GD, and this is the file here. I've already downloaded it, but once that pops up, you just click save and then click yes. Okay, here is the downloaded file. This is for In the Midnight Hour. This is In the Midnight Hour was actually the second song of the second set. So D2 means disc 2, track 2. So disc 2, track 1 would be playing in the band. So anyway, as you can see, it is in Flac file format, and what we are going to do is use Trader's Helper to convert that to a WAV file, and a WAV file can be played in Windows Media Player, your computer, or you can burn it to a CD. If you are interested in doing trading, do not, and I repeat, do not convert anything to an MP3. Traders do not like MP3 files. MP3 files, it's hard to explain, but it's not as good as quality as a lossless WAV file. So if you want to just download something for your iPod or something, MP3 is fine. But if you're going to be spending a lot of time burning CDs and maybe trading, do not burn MP3 files. Alright, so we've got Trader's Helper installed, so let's double click that. Alright, what we want to do is go up to Format and Decode Audio File. Now I believe that it is defaulted to convert to a WAV file. So it should do it to a WAV file. So what you want to do is come over here and click Add, and you will need to go to your C file or your I guess your hard drive, and go to wherever you copied those files. I've just got one file here, but you would, if you wanted the whole show, you'd have all 12 or 13 tracks. So what we're going to do, I will say, if you've got 12 or 13 tracks here, you can select them all and convert them all at the same time. You have to download each file individually, but you can convert them in Trader's Helper all at one time. So let's click Open, and as you can see, the In the Midnight Hour Flac file is here. Alright, this is very important. You need to go down to, okay, same directory as the source file. That's okay. Just make sure that wherever this is set is where the converted WAV file is going to go. So we're ready to do it. I'm going to click Decode. Now watch what happens. Alright, that's how long it took to decode one file. So let's go back up here and close out of Trader's Helper. Yes. And let's go down to here. Alright, there is the WAV file. You see that? We've just converted this Flac file to a WAV file, which now can be played on the computer. That sounds pretty dang good for an audience recording. Alright, now what we're going to do is I'm not going to burn the CD, but I'm going to show you something very important. Just get a standard CDR, and alright, let's close out of this. Let's open this up here. Alright. Okay. Waiting for this thing to read. I'm going to stop the video just real quick. Okay. I have added this track here to the CD, and this is the burn button here. This is very, very important. Your burner program should have this. It may not look exactly like this, but this is very important. You see this right here? Insert audio gap between tracks. Set that to 0. There's probably going to be a default setting greater than 0, and what that means is if you do not set that to 0 seconds, you will have gaps between your tracks and it will not be seamless, and it's going to really suck listening to a live show with dead air gaps between tracks. So before you click the burn button right here, go to your settings and make sure the pre-gap or the gap between tracks is set to 0. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and I hope that helps, and stay safe out there.